Hey, what up, y'all? This is your boy Ken. You're watching The View from the Game. Thank you for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, you watch me live. I am the actual man behind the Instagram. Yes, I do answer my DMs. When you DMing me. Hey, but check this out, man. While I got your attention, make sure you go get my book, The 48 Laws of Game. That's right, The 48 Laws of Game. You can get it at audible.com. All you got to do is type my name, Pimpin' Ken, when you get to audible.com. And this book, as well as my other book, The Art of Human Chess. This is the book everybody's talking about. This is the book that your daddy should have taught you about. Everything that your daddy didn't teach you the game, it's in this book right here. And The Art of Human Chess, a study guide to win, teach you how to maneuver, teach you how to finesse, teach you how to play chess, teach you how to outsmart your enemy. You got to get my books, classics. Hey, man, also, man, make sure you subscribe, like, and make sure you let everybody know through notification where to come and get this joint at by sharing. And also, I am also the proprietor and the owner of HHF Mag, HHF Clothing, HHF Awards, and HHF Radio. Hey, man, stay tuned, man, and go to thehiphopfraternity.com and check us out. And every Monday, we're at the Ice Bar. That's right, 5456 Fayetteville Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Every artist get in free. Every A&R get in free. Every executive get in free. Everybody is free. Artists get to perform for free, and you get to park for free. The only free game in town.
You was saying this in 11th grade.
Hold on, now I got I got a surprise for you.
You guys know that I do ism poetry, and listening to your stuff that you were saying, you know, it's been out, but you know, it's just from a host perspective, a host view of the game.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so this is called Dream Hoe. This poem is about my dream hoe. My bitch exotic, black, and Filipino. Went to USC, speaks many languages and lingo. She's a chameleon, gets in high-class places, affluent tricks worth billions. Pretty face, curly hair, the perfect height and curvy. Dresses in the flyest drip, top model bitch, on the strip. Bloomingdale shopping, we take several trips. Expensive taste, loves designer purses. Rocks Balenciaga, Fendi, YSL, Gucci shoes, she murked them. My quota is 3 bands a night. But this bitch brought me 7. The whole fairy blessed me. Keisha Cole sent from heaven.
Oh, shit.
She's no punk. Never been caught with heels in her hand on the track. Reckless eyeballing nor drunk. Knows how to fight. Don't play her close. Once bit her wife-in-law nose off for running off using dope. Playing with her man pimping. First hoe on the blade, the last hoe to leave. Always about my money. Stay busy like a honeybee. Has no problem breaking luck. Activates her regular tricks. They pay big bucks to fuck. Other hoes just don't measure. This bitch here, a national treasure. Never gossiping with messy hoes. If you're not her wife-in-law, double dating, that shit don't go. She's not putting money in another pimp's pocket. You gotta choose up with my folks. Like rapper Huey said, pop, lock, and drop it. Perfect hoe. Cross country on automatic. Doesn't sass pimping, or sass pimping, or stash on pimping. Sends the dough, no static. Stacks my money tall like palm trees. Gets the currency. Steal Richard Mille watches. I'm positive this hoe down for me. My bitch stays in pocket. Never a choosy Susie. Follows her money. She's invested in me. That hoe don't want to lose me. Been with me 4 years, still trapping. Gave me $5 million 2 times. No capping. Not counting the residential properties I've acquired. Pimpin' opened up a jewelry store. Now my dream hoe can retire. I'm a businessman. The game will never expire. I wear many hats. I'm something like lids. I will always have the desire to pimp on a hoe. Only if she obeys my strict rules, respect my empire. I gotta admit, the game god been good to me. I'm healthy, rich, oh so lit. Always go hard on a bitch. Still got fire, capiche? I'll never retire. At my coronation, pay homage. When I die, bury me in pimp attire. Pimp, pimp, hooray. Pimp, pimp, hooray.
This is poetry from the ism, but you wrote that from the perspective of a pimp, not of a hoe.
Yes.
Because you're able to now go into the mind of the player and say, okay, this is his dream hoe, and I know what it is, and that's art because it's not really autobiographical. And see, that's one thing that people don't give us as artists or writers. They don't give you that ability to credit to be able to come at something.
Right, and it's real life stuff that I know that I've been through.
Obviously.
You know, I have one called Home in 101. That will just give you instructions on hoeing, like, you know, being in pocket, using condoms, keeping your breath fresh, keeping your, you know, your vagina clean and fresh, and walk them tricks to the door. One of the questions that I wanted to ask you, you know,
ask me, please.
Yes, Coco.
After you know,
I love
blew
Coco.
my mind. That blew
I
my
love
mind.
how Coco knocked you. You know how all the women in the world wanted you.
Well, you know.
When they found out you and Darlene wasn't together no more, every woman was looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight.
Yeah,
And you know what? Coco hit the lottery.
well, you know what it is. The thing of it is even though the chicks that wanted me, they understood that I was a difficult nigga that was going to be able to land me. You know, as far as that went. You know, so it took a right woman to be able to say, you know, I can deal with your mannish ass. It was funny because real quick. Whoopi Goldberg was talking about Coco one day, and she said, "Yeah, you know, Coco, my sister Coco," and they like, "Sister, well, Coco's white." She said, "Look, if she can deal with Ice-T's mannish ass, she's an honorary sister."
She welcome to the cookout.
Yeah, she welcome to the cookout.
Yes,
so, yeah,
absolutely.
She was the right one at the right time.
Right. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful story. So, to all the ladies out there, you guys can have a happy ending.
Absolutely.
Coco gives us hope.
When I met her, I was done. You know, I'd done my thing. I'd done my laps as being a rapper, been in the streets. You know, I was 42 years old. So it was time, you know what I'm saying? I'd never been married, and I was at a different point in my life where, you know, I didn't done chasing chicks and going out. You know what it is? It's kind of like once you understand you can knock a chick, like it's
You
over.
conquered that.
I conquered that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I know how to find out really fast and quickly whether I even had a chance. But then after a while, you just out there chasing pussy. I'm not pimping.
Right.
I'm not pimping. I'm making my own bread. I'm legit. So I'm out there really just chasing pussy. Really.
Okay, so in a relationship, right? You know, it's confrontations. You know, it's feud.
Yeah.
You know, they say to death do you part, and all these different things. You know, a lot of people say to death do you part, but you know, soon something happen. You know, or you know, the money run out. You know, most times people leave, right? They don't stay with their spouse and so on and so forth. And I know a lot of times, you know, when you get with a woman, you know, she think that she owned you, and that, you know, now that I'm married to this man, you know, and then it's a lot of arguing. So you come home, you know, a lot of times, you know, you may have did something that might show up on TMZ, or you may been too close to a person, and then, you know, Coco, you know, she flying around the airport, and she said, Ice, where you been? You know, I've been chilling out with her. Now, where you really been? I ain't feel, you know, like the plane always go around the airport, then finally land. I saw you on TMZ with that girl. I mean, you know, as she landed the plane. I mean, have you encountered that? You know, when you gave
I didn't get in the relationship to do that. I was but the thing of it is, I was done.
Yeah, you was
no, I ain't talking about the relationship.
Even fucking with bitches.
No, the arguing.
I very rarely even sit in the process of a bitch. I'm like not that nigga. Like,
no, I ain't talking about the relationship. I'm saying Ice love Coco, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, do y'all argue?
Yeah, we have our disagreements.
Right.
We have our disagreements, but the thing of it is, with a disagreement like this, me and you could be partners, right? And me and you could have a fight. But are you my enemy?
Right.
See, the enemy is where you want to go to war. You don't go to war with a friend. So we disagreeing.
So who wins the argument?
Disagree.
So who wins the argument? You or Coco?
It
It
depends.
depends. You
Right.
know, I can let shit go because it's not that important.
You got to pick your battles.
It's not that important. But you have to be aware when somebody becomes an enemy. When they become an enemy, like when you breaking up, they could turn into an enemy. Now they're really trying to hurt you.
Right.
So some things, times you can hurt somebody, but not maliciously. It wasn't
Right.
intended. You made a mistake. I've always believed everybody's entitled to mistake. One mistake, second time's a decision. You understand? So you get a mistake, but the second time you made a decision.
So,
Right.
so here's
The
what
third
I'm going
time.
with. Like, here's where
Rap.
I'm going with this. Like when you look at Iceberg Slim or myself, you know, my hoes is in pocket. Iceberg Slim hoes in pocket. You know, you ain't allowed to talk back. You know, but when you get in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, women, you know what I'm saying, they tend to, be more emotional, and they tend to put more pressure on you about where you been, where you going.
It really
who you
depends.
talk to.
I'm gonna tell you like this. It really depends what type of woman you hook up with. Coco's an old-fashioned female.
Right.
She's like old-fashioned, so she's like, I understand your position. I understand my position, and we don't.
Right.
I'm the breadwinner. She handles the household. She got my daughter. She handles this. So, like I said, when I first got with her, I was impressed with Sharon Osbourne. Mm-hmm. And Sharon Osbourne was running Ozzy's empire. Ozzy Osbourne got millions of dollars, house, everything. But my thing is like, would this nigga have a house if it wasn't for Sharon Osbourne? Who is holding this whole thing together?
Right.
It's the woman.
It's the woman.
Women are good at, they can multitask. They can hold shit together if they choose to. And
or they could be real,
out of pocket.
They could be real out of pocket.
Well, I'm not that.
But see,
I'm down with mine.
This is the key word: choose. The key word, even in the pimp game, is choose.
But see, we talking to some street players.
Listen,
right.
it all depends on
everything is by choice.
Everything
not
by choice. So it depends. The nigga's gonna be in pocket and do what he's supposed to do if he chooses to do that.
But see, God gave a woman the same thing He gave a skunk.
Oh, here we go.
A white stripe in the belly full of funk. You know what I'm saying? So we know that a woman scoring in the book of Proverbs, it ain't nothing like a woman scoring. So I'm saying that a lot of times the guys out there, they like, man, I don't want to get married, man, because I ain't trying I ain't trying to be, have a woman talking to me a certain way. I'm trying to go, because I got partners, right? They go over James' house, and they come over Ice-T house and stay all day. And the woman said, where you at? I'm over Ice-T. What you doing? I'm watching the football game. You watching the football game?
Well, my wife's not like that.
No, I ain't talking about you.
You on the same page.
I'm trying to tell them that it's a happy. I'm trying to show the good side.
That's some squares.
That's the point. But I understand. But listen,
this
is what I'm saying. So think about what I'm saying.
A real one ain't gonna be like that.
So when a guy come home, you know what I'm saying? He coming on at 11 o'clock, and he not going home because he watching the football game because he don't want to go home to her nagging ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that Ice-T is an example for my brothers and sisters that's out there in the game that can see that he can get a real one like Coco, and they can have a business relationship like what's he saying? Sharon Osbourne. So that's what I was really trying to get to.
Be in your peace, not no pressure.
To
show niggas the different sides of the game.
I'll say like this: it's all a choice.
Yes.
You gonna cheat if you make the choice to.
Right.
If you get with a girl, you always have in your brain what you gonna do. Mm-hmm. All right, she's cool. I'm gonna put her at the crib. I'm gonna be running around, or I'm not. Mm-hmm. Same with her. If this woman choose, she say, "Look, I'm gonna be everything this man want. I'm gonna be his dream chick. I'm gonna be that." Now, if she choose to do that for me, and I'm still scandalous, I fucked the game up because I caught it true, and she.
So it's all about keeping it real.
It's all about both people making the same choice.
Yes. It absolutely
matching each other rhythm.
Both people making choice. I chose. I'm cool. I don't need to be in the club. I won't be with you. Me and you gonna do this. We're gonna Bonnie and Clyde this shit together.
Right.
We're gonna stick
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
So if I square up right, and the bitch is coming and she argue with me and fuss with me all the time.
That's not the right chick.
That ain't the
I
right
need to get rid of it then, right?
That's not the right.
So
one.
you can square up and find the right chick, because like people like me, I'm used to my folks be in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, because everything that come out of my mind, everything that come out of my mouth gonna be instructions.